Hey there, if you're watching this right now, that means that you're someone just like me that's been concerned about the recession, inflation, what's going on in the future, and are looking for ways to better you and your family. My name is James Zheng. I've been a coach, trainer, entrepreneur for the past 14 years. And in this session together, we're going to talk about what's been going on, but more importantly, what to do so that you can build a recession-proof business and move you and your family into a much better position in the next couple of years. In fact, we have the greatest opportunity in the world. Whenever there's recession, there are huge come-ups that happen in this world. My name is James Zheng. In fact, I got started in business during the last Great Recession. In fact, back in 2009, here I am. I was a 19-year-old broke UC Berkeley college student. I was shy, no experience, but I was looking for plan B because we were just not sure what was going on. We were uncertain. In fact, I think it's wise to hope for the best and plan for the worst. So I got introduced to a business just like this. And what happened was I met people that were succeeding at a high level. They showed me a business and they showed me a way to be able to win. And I was mind blown. They were making six-figure incomes, seven-figure incomes. And I was just like, wow, can I do that as well too? And they said, James, if you're willing, coachable, hungry, then you can win in something like this. And to be honest, I didn't believe in me, but I believe that they believed in me as I believe in you as well too. I took this business, ran it part-time, fit it through my schedule. 90 days in, I picked up the skills. I was able to fuel my way through college. And by the time that I graduated, my plan B became strong enough to become my plan A. For the past decade plus, it's been an honor to work alongside my better three quarters, Becky, and we are considered what's called the level 1 chairperson in this company. It's top 0.1%. It's allowed us an opportunity to travel the world. We're global speakers now. We've been able to speak on stages like this in front of 70,000 plus people and just live a life that we are just pinching ourselves about. Now, today's not about us. It's about you and what you can do to be able to move forward as well too. So let's go over a couple of details here. What's going on? You probably noticed that inflation has gone up to the highest it's been in 40 years, 8.6%. You take a look, you probably felt it at the gas pump. Gas has risen up by 40%. Maybe all your food prices. So inflation's going higher. What else is happening? The stock market has been dipping. The S&P 500 entered what's called a bear market. It's a seller's market. And when that happens, that means that typically recession is right around the corner. Also, you're noticing companies like Tesla and Elon Musk starting to lay off employees because during a recession, businesses need to save costs. And the best way to do that is to lay off employees. All of that is signaling that recession is here. Now, what I want to share with you is what do we do during a recession? What do we do during inflation? In fact, it was asked to Warren Buffett, who's one of the world's most successful investors, what do we do during times like that? I want to share with you this quick clip on what he said because it was so profound.
Do you think an individual or a business owner should be concerned about the purchasing power of his future dollar earnings and diversify his or her investments in non-dollar based securities?
The best investment you can have for most people is in your own abilities. Anything you do to develop your own abilities or your own business is probably going to be more productive for you than starting to think about individually making commitments into foreign exchange. If you have a good business in this country earning money in dollars, you'll do fine in America. So I wouldn't worry about that much.
Did you hear what he said? It's interesting because as an investor, you would think he'd give investment advice. In fact, what he said is the best thing to do right now is invest in your own business and invest in you. I want to show you today ways to be able to do that. So let's move into this. You know, during great recessions are when the biggest opportunities come. You might know some of these companies like Dropbox and WhatsApp and Venmo and Instagram. You probably use them actually. Did you know that they were founded during the last Great Recession? So what can we do during this one so that you can establish a legacy for you and your family? Well, we want to take a look at a business. And if you're anything like me, I didn't know much about what to look for in a business. So I want to propose that there's 5 elements of what makes a good business. Number 1, you want a consumable, unique, in-demand product. You want it to be consumable where you can sell it once and people buy it over and over again to develop passive income. You want it to be unique and in demand, like an Apple product. You know, there's people that always buy the next latest and greatest Apple iPhone, regardless of the financial situation. You want a product like that. Number 2, You want something that's low capital expenditure and high margins, meaning it doesn't cost a lot to run and it can make a lot of money. Number three, you want it to be online and scalable, especially during these days when people are used to buying things online, like on Amazon. You want a business that can go global, that can be on the internet. Number four, you also want a business that can create leverage. The big thing that limits all of us is time. We only have 24 hours in a day. So wealthy and successful people find ways to leverage your time so they can increase their productivity. And finally, you want a business that can give you proper training and support, because it doesn't matter if you're the best product in the world. If you don't know how to run your business, then you're not going to become successful. So I want to share with you an idea today that I believe has all of this 5 criteria. And I want you to think to yourself at the end of this, does this business fit those 5? Well, let's take a look at business. I didn't know what to look for in the beginning. This chart that you're seeing right here shows you all the different aspects of running a business. If you want to sell a product, let's say you came out with the next latest and greatest phone, you're going to have to figure out how to get the raw resources to make the phone. You're going to have to figure out how to manufacture it. You're going to have to figure out how to brand it, license it. You're going to figure out how to warehouse it, deliver it. You have to then figure out how to sell it. And then you have to figure out how to support the customers well too. But what if I were to show you a way where you can just focus on the part that makes the highest margins, that gives you the most security, and partner with the rest, have all the benefits of a business owner without all the disadvantages? What is that? Well, it's a business model called network marketing or multi-level marketing. Now, right off the bat, you might have got triggered. You might have think, oh, it's one of those things. It's a thing my mom did, my friend did, I did before. You bug your friends and family. You're just trying to sell and recruit everyone. Nah, I don't want to do something like that. I was the very same way. But you know what I realized was this? It wasn't because of the business. It was because of improperly trained people not doing business professionally. Let me just talk about the logic of this, right? What is a network marketing or multi-level marketing business? It is simply a company that sells products or services. However, it gives us the opportunity to become a business owner, but all we focus on is the part that makes the most money, which is acquiring the customer and building sales teams to acquire the customer. The company, we partner with them. They deal with the raw resources. They deal with the product development. They deal with the branding, warehousing, customer service, manufacture. And all we get to do is focus on the part that makes the most and is able to scale the most as well too. How awesome is that? So I want to share with you a multi-level marketing business that is recession proof, that will fulfill those 5 things that we talked about and what to look for in a good business. Let's take a look at this. The company's called New Age. If you're not familiar, it's a 10-year-old plus company. We're publicly traded. We've done over $1 billion in sales. In fact, this is a company that's already in 75 markets around the world. Now, that's a huge thing because you're automatically an online scalable all over Asia, all over North America, all over the world, all over Europe. Imagine you have the ability to run something from your phone now and actually have market penetration everywhere. Global scalability was one of the checks. From there, what makes the product different? Is it unique? Is it something that's in demand? They are a company that is huge on high quality. Now, take a look at this board right here. It's a company that believes in collaborations. You have nutritionists, scientists, fitness trainers, really, really smart people that come together and they make decisions to say, based on what's going on in the world and in science, what's the best thing that we can make out there? They want to be like the Apple of the health and wellness industry, the Bentley of the health and wellness industry. And to do that, they need high quality. So the raw ingredients, everything's organic, GMO-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free. In terms of manufacturing, we make everything in an FDA, Food and Drug Administration registered facility. We have products that are what's called the physician's desk reference, which is the doctor's Bible. So you want to make sure that you have products that are unique and they're high quality. This company is huge on that, and they brought that quality amongst all their brands. I'm not going to have much time to go into it today. If anything interests you, jot down a note, talk to the friend that referred you to this for some more information. But anything from high quality nutrition, from a 17 patented skincare line, to superfood liquid nutritionals, to home filtration, air filtration, water filtration, to weight management, This is a company that is a house of brands to give you an opportunity to be able to share and market what it is that you like. Now, I'm just going to go over 2 products today, and I want you to think to yourself, are they in demand? How many of us know someone that's been struggling to lose weight, wanting to put on muscle, or maybe they're just overly stressed? I think a lot of people these days. So the Slenderize program are these 2 body balancing drops. You put them on your tongue 3 times a day. And the ingredients in here help you to rebalance your body's hormones so that you can do things like curb bad cravings. You can burn stubborn fat. You can put on lean muscle. You can de-stress as well too. The results on this have been incredible. I'll share with you some of them in just a little bit. Another product that I want to share with you is Renew. How many of us know people that would love to look younger, feel younger, just recover like they were when they were in their younger years as well too? Well, Renew is a product. It's a blend of natural ingredients, also patented as well too. And the ingredients in here help you. You just mix this with water before you go to sleep. It helps you to naturally stimulate a hormone called the growth hormone in your body. Growth hormone is the youth hormone. It's what keeps young people young. So when you have more growth hormone, you're going to have benefits like better brain function, better skin, better sleep, more energy, muscle recovery, strength gains, libido gains, immune system. Imagine all of those different things and all those benefits. How many people can you imagine out there would love to experience something like that? These 2 are a whole body balancer. How unique are they and how demand are things like that? Well, take a look at what this has been able to do for me. Maybe for someone like me, I was trying to take my fitness to the next level. I was going to the gym, trying to do everything, could not get my abs, could not lean out to the next level. And when I use this system, actually without exercise, I lost 25 pounds in 40 days and 10% body fat and was able to finally get some abs. Maybe you're like Lily. Lily was in her 50s. Lily was overweight. She had high triglycerides. She was heavier than she was when she was pregnant with her daughter, and she was struggling. She was going through menopause. She used this system and she lost 26.4 pounds in 3 months, lost 14.1% body fat, and all of those health issues went away. This is a system that when you start to heal your body's going to react in an amazing way. So for all different types of body types, all different types of goals, we're talking about products that truly work, that are healthy, that equip your body with the nutrients that it needs to do what needs to be done. Nothing I say is meant to treat, diagnose, or cure anything. I want you to think, is this a unique and in-demand product? I think so. Is this a low-cost expenditure business? All it takes to partner with this business is a one-time lifetime $30 membership fee. What that gives you, it gives you an app, it gives you tools. It actually also gives you discounts on the products, and you have an ability to partner with this international company. So $30 for the membership. From there, we say choose and pick a product package. Now, this is important so you can experience it yourself. You can build your own testimonials. And on a business aspect, you can slot yourself into certain earning levels. There's 4 levels. We can talk about this at the end further, but just know to get a business level, it is a certain amount of products that you can either purchase for yourself or you can sell to consumers. So anywhere from an activated level, that's 200 points, around $400 US, to an ultimate level, 1,500 points, around $2,300. The higher you go, the higher the payout percentage. In fact, if you look at the very bottom, ultimate, when you sell a product, you can get paid 30% rather than 15%. So, hey, if you could do the same work, get double the pay, that's why we encourage people to go ultimate. But if you just think about it, all it takes is just to invest in some health products for you and your family, and boom, you have a business that can be recession proof. All it takes monthly to actually sustain the business here is to continue to use the products or to sell them to consumers. 100 points a month, it's around $150, right? We're in points because we're international. So you have customers in Europe, you have customers in China, you have customers in Africa. They all have different currencies, so they use this common point so that we can actually be a seamless international exchange. To maintain this, it's very simple to use that much product every month because the products are amazing. They're all consumable. Is it low expenditure? I totally believe so. Now, is it high margin? Well, let's take a look at how this works. Just one simple example. Let's say you have someone that's interested in this Renew. They want to feel younger, they want to look better, and you get this for $100. If we sell it to them, this is how it works. You actually don't need to have the product to sell the product. Isn't that awesome? You don't need a garage full of stuff. You don't need a closet full of stuff. All it is kind of like drop shipping. And what that means is this: you just send them a link that's connected to your site. They can buy whatever that they want. So let's say I'm your customer. I'm like, I want that Renew. You'll send me your link. I'll purchase the Renew through that link. New Age sends the products to me. New Age then sends you the direct deposit weekly, 30% of a retail profit. So imagine you sold just one box of Renew. That's $30. Not bad. Well, you also make more money. How? You get paid both on the retail side, but you also get paid off those points. Remember that? It's called new volume bonus. So when you sell anything, you earn between 15% up to 30% of the point value of that product. Renew is 70 points. So if you're at Ultimate, you earn an extra $21. So you're in $30 of retail, $21 of this bonus. That's $51 of profit for a $100 product. That's a 50% profit margin. Not bad. Number 4, does your business provide leverage? This is a big thing because no matter how good you are at business, no matter how good you are at selling a product, the big cap is this: we all only have 24 hours in a day. You know, one of the best and biggest secrets of the wealthy is they found ways to leverage their time. Time is a limited commodity right there. What this business allows you to do, and this is the genius part about a network marketing or multi-level marketing business, is you can start building leverage immediately. How does this work? In the world, can you think of anyone that also would want to make more money? Especially during these times, I bet there will be. You know what happens a lot of times as well too? There's a lot of people that start as customers and they love the products. And they start to share it because they're walking billboards, right? Remember Lily's story? She lost 26 pounds in 3 months. She literally started walking around and people are like, hey, what'd you do? Haven't you done that in your life before about something that you genuinely loved? So what happens is a lot of times customers even start to refer, and then they find out there's a way to get compensated for that. So this is the cool part. In this type of a business, you can give someone else the same opportunity that you have. So let's say you had a friend, James, and he wanted to make more money. You could refer him here. He can get his membership. He can grab the products. He can start selling the products himself too. He can make money. Now, this is what's cool about a network marketing or multi-level marketing business. When they make a sale, they make money. But also, you get a percentage, a smaller one, but because you referred them, you get some credit too. In this compensation plan, when you build 2 teams, you make 15% weekly from the team with the lower production. Let's say you brought me in. I can also build a sales team as well, and that's going to expand. So you know what happens? I make money, my team makes money, but because you referred me, that also counts towards you as well, and you get a small percentage too. We're talking about leverage now. Just think about the concept, right? John Paul Getty, who is one of the first billionaires in this world, was quoted saying this: he'd rather have 100 people do 1% of the work than himself do 100% of the work. If you start to think like the wealthy, you will become wealthy. This is huge. And a network marketing business like this allows you that type of a leverage. Now, some people say, well, James, that's one of those things where people on top make all the money and people on the bottom don't. First of all, in a job, you can never make more than your boss. That's unfair. You know what's cool about this type of business? If you're more productive than the person that referred you, did you know you can make more money than them? Case in point, I make more than the person that referred me. It is a fair business, but it allows you leverage. So if you have 2 teams and find 2 strong leaders here, get this, you can build a business that can generate $10,000 a month of residual passive income. I think for most of us, that'd be absolutely transformative. It's a title called senior officer. Now, can you make more? Absolutely. We're considered what's called a level 1 chairperson. We're at the top of this compensation plan. You can do whatever that it is that you want. If you want to make 1,000 a month, 10,000 a month, 100,000 a month, this is a compensation plan that has unlimited potential. Final piece now, final piece, which I believe is the most important piece, because straight up, maybe you've seen someone try a business before. Maybe you've tried a business before, but you didn't get the results that you wanted to. Let me tell you the real thing that's important. And this is why I believe that this is an X factor right here with what we do. The training and support needs to be strong. You see, you can have the best business or the product in the world, but if you don't know what to do, you're not going to win. Well, this is our X factor. When you partner with us in our organization, we have an organization called the Warrior Movement. And what this is a family of committed, passionate, successful professionals dedicated to developing the inner warrior within us in our body, mind, spirit, and business. Because the truth is this: if you can get to the next level of you, then you can add more value to other people. When you transform you, you can transform your families, your communities, your society. And when you lead an inspiring life, you can then impact the lives of more people. If you find a way to serve the many, then service the many leads to greatness. So what the Warrior Movement is all about is helping unlock that next level of you. And we're going to help you through our community. Right when you partner with us, we'll add you to our Facebook groups. We'll add you to all of our communities. We have on-demand trainings, live trainings. We have an incredible community. So you're doing this business not just by yourself, but you're doing it for yourself. Community is key. Immersion is key. And we're going to show you all those different steps. We have a ton of mentorship in here. There's a saying that if you find a mentor, you increase your odds of success by 500%. So we want to be those mentors with you. We're going to help and show you exactly what to do. Now, James, what do I actually do? Well, what any business does. This pipeline will simplify the business side of everything. In any business, for the business to win, it's about acquiring more customers. This process is what every business goes through in order to develop their business. And what does that mean? Before someone's a customer, before someone's a partner, they all start as a contact. And then they have an appointment. And then they see a presentation. And then it's followed up. All right, we answer the questions. We're going to walk you through that process. It's the same with dating, right? Before you're in a relationship, you must know them first. You must ask them on a date. You must go on several dates. You must follow up with them. And then eventually they'll settle down with you if they feel like there's alignment right there. Just understand that this is the process on the skill set we're going to show you and teach you professional ways to do the pipeline so you can increase and expand your customer base and your sales organization so they can also duplicate this and create a customer base as well too. And remember, no one's a born salesperson, but it's all learned. And we're going to show you those things. We're going to show you skills. You know what also we're going to show you? We're going to show you how to uncap the power of your mind. Success is 95% mindset, 5% skill sets. So what we did is in the Warrior Movement, we partnered with a company called the Proctor Gallagher Institute. If you're familiar with the hit movie, The Secret, Bob Proctor was one of the main teachers, rest in peace. And he spent his entire life showing people how to really harness the power of how their mind relates to the results. If you're anything like me, I'm my own worst enemy. So we're going to show you through this Thinking into Results program. It's a $10,000 mindset training program that we are giving to our partners. Once you achieve what's called gold status, which is just sponsoring 4 customers, our partners with 200 points each, $400 of sales, we give you this training so we can help you unlock that next level of you. So in our community, we're going to mentor you. We're going to guide you. We're going to coach you on how to unlock the power of your mind, how to understand the pipeline, and we're going to do it together, and we're going to be able to win together, all right? So I want to ask you this. We went over the 5 frameworks of what makes a good business. Is this business something that has consumable, unique, in-demand products? I say yes when I take a look at these things, okay? Number 2, is it a business that's low capital expenditure but high margins? And I think, man, for a couple $100, a couple $1,000 for a business where you could just buy the product. Oh, and if you don't like them, there's a 30-day, 100% money back guarantee. And does it have high margins? Yeah, this is actually the highest paying compensation plan within this business. Number 3, is it online and is it scalable? Absolutely. You're in 75 markets right away. As long as you have a phone with internet, you're good. You could do business from anywhere at any time. And number 4, is there leverage? Can you create leverage of your time? Yes, this is a business model where you can build sales teams and be able to expand your influence around the world. And number 5, is there proper training and support to help anyone that's willing, coachable, hungry to actually win? Absolutely. You will never be alone in this. You're always going to have training. You're always going to have support. As long as you take it and you run with it, I will tell you this, it's not a matter of if you win, it's a matter of when you're going to win. Now, don't take my word for it. Our mission is to be able to help you develop your success story. And just to share with you a couple of stories here, these are some of our top money earners. Maybe you're like Pam Middleton. Pam was a retired registered nurse. She'd been in nursing for 40 years. She was actually a nurse manager at Kaiser. She wanted to find something that was good for her health and something that extend her retirement to get the things that she wanted, not just the things that she needed. She used this system. She lost 46 pounds, transformed her health, and she built a significant business. In the first year, she built a thriving business that paid her enough where she was able to grab her dream car. She got a Tesla Model X, the one with the cool gold wing doors and everything. So that was her. Sean Nakamoto, maybe you're someone like him. He was in his 30s. He found himself in his dream career. He loved teaching. He loved tennis. He was doing both. But the only thing that she didn't love was the schedule and the money. He was working 7 days a week, 60 hours a week. And he was tired. He was not making enough for his future. So he found this, started building a business from his phone. And with that, he became what's called an officer in the company. It's the top 1% in this company, and was able to leave one of his positions. Maybe you're like Jack and Lily. You saw Lily's story earlier. Lily was actually in corporate America for 30 years, got so stressed out, she got sent to the ER room, needed another opportunity, transformed her health, as you saw earlier, and then transformed her business. For the past 5+ years, she's been empowering other people with their health now, and she's able to build a business and spend more time with her family to do the things that she really loves. Or maybe you're like Tammy. Tammy Egbert, she's a super mom. She was in corporate for many, many decades as well too. But then she actually joined another network marketing business. It was a great health company, but she got stuck. She didn't know how to take it to the next level. She found the company here. She loved the mentorship, took it and ran with it. In 6 months' time, got to officer and is now leading one of the most biggest and thriving teams in the organization. What I want you to think of is, what's your story? What's that going to be like? I want you to envision your name, your face plastered onto here when we celebrate what you've been able to achieve as well too. So with that said, you're going to be 3 types of people after seeing this. You're going to be an A, a B, or a C. Let me go through these real quick. If you're a C, that means, you know what? The opportunity is not for me right now, but maybe I'm a customer. I'd highly encourage you, try the products. If there's one thing that we realized over these last couple of years that is true, is if you don't have your health, you don't have anything else. And especially with a recession here, you want to make sure you're as healthy as possible so you can withstand whatever tests are going to be coming. So talk to your friend, talk about the products. We can definitely give you some good recommendations to experience it. Many of our partners, probably 50% of our partners, start as customers first. So try that out. If you're a B, that means you have some questions. You're thinking about it. You're like, what about this? What about that? How does that work? How do I get paid? Stuff like that. There's a lot of details. You're still a bit confused, all right? Now, that's how I was. I'm an analytical person. I'm an overly skeptical person, right? I went to UC Berkeley. I'm a scientist by mind. So I had to think about it. I had to think about what I had to think about. And let me tell you one thing that was groundbreaking that changed my life. I learned how to make a decision. And if you notice, the most successful people in the world, the Elon Musks, the Jeff Bezos, whoever you deem to be successful, they think differently. And this is how they think. I hope you get this down. Successful people make decisions quickly and they change them slowly. They make decisions quickly and they change them slowly. And they make a decision not based off of, oh, how am I going to do it? Oh, is it going to work? Like, where are the people going to come from? They're not thinking about the how. You know what they do? Successful people make a decision purely based off of want. They say, I want to be successful. I want to make more. I want to be recession proof. I see how this business can take me there. I say yes. I tell the world, I figure it out. That is how all successful people think, because the way will be made. When I started thinking like that, when I started making decisions like that, my whole life changed. So I hope that you can make the decision like that for a business like this if you feel that it's aligned. And finally, if you're an A, let's go, let's roll. I see where this is going. I see how this can help me. I see how many people can impact. I'm ready to be recession proof. Let's go. If that's the case, in just a little bit, I will tell you some next steps. We'll talk about a partner with this company. We'll talk about some options and everything, right? But let me give you all one last piece of encouragement. Recession is a time where there will be a lot of trials. There will be a lot of challenge. And there's going to be 2 types of people. One is the one that didn't change. They're the ones that try to wait it out. They're the ones that say, I hope this just goes away. And I'm telling you this, during recession, that's the worst place to be. Stagnancy is death in a recession. The other group, though, That's what I want to empower you to be. The other group is the one that says, this is my opportunity to pivot. When chaos has happened, this is my opportunity to step up. You can make big time profits in down times. You can serve at a higher level. You can change at a higher level. You can use this opportunity to catapult you and your family's life and to build a legacy that you're going to look back and you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe dad, mom, grandma, grandpa, uncle, auntie, I can't believe that they made that move back in that recession. And look at where our family history is now. That's what happens during recessions as well, too. I implore you to be that latter person, to be that person that is proactive, that takes action towards something. Hopefully it's with this. I think this is the best thing that there's out there, but at least do something. I hope you feel my heart on that. So with that said, with those that are in, let me talk about some next steps real quick. What do you need to do next? Talk to the friend that connect you with this. We have a decision to make, and it's up to you. Get your membership, we'll get your ID number, all of that. But you're going to have the option of choosing what business level you want to enter in. So if you evaluate this chart, there's 4 levels. And in these 4 levels, the way to achieve them is through an amount of points of products. You can get these by purchasing them, or you can get them by selling them. Either way works. Why do we want to get you here? Well, our mission is to help every single one of our partners get to the highest level called ultimate. Why? When you're there for life. You can never lose it. Also, you earn double bonuses, 30% commission for the rest of your life. If you could work the same amount and get paid double, why not be able to do that? It's like you're losing money on the table if you're not at ultimate. So our mission is to help you to get there. Now, you have a decision to make. How do you want to do it? So I'll share with you a couple packages here. Some people, what they do is they go big or go home. They say, you know what? I see the opportunity. I love the products. Let's just go for it. And they pick the big pack. And they go straight for what's called the ultimate pack. It's a $2,300 pack. You've got an assortment of products for you and your family at a big discount. And you're there. You're set for life, which is awesome. Hey, think about it as any business. For a couple $1,000s of products you consume, there's really no risk to that. That's a great business. Some people like that. Others, what they do is they say, let me go for a lower pack for now, for whatever the reason is, maybe the elite pack, maybe the business pack, maybe one of the member packs. And they say, let me try that first, and then I'll upgrade myself. The company gives us 4 Fridays since when you start to upgrade your business level. You can do that by selling the products to consumers, or you can do that by purchasing the difference as well too. So whether it's a $400 pack like the member levels, a business pack, an elite pack, or an ultimate pack, whatever that it is, let me tell you how I'd make my decision. I'd recommend make a decision based on the type of commitment level that you want. One that makes you feel invested. One that makes you feel like, all right, I'm in this thing. And one that makes sense for you. Some people go big or go home. Let's go. They're there for life. Others, they say, you know what? Let me dip my toes in the water and let me figure out a strategy to get up to the higher levels. Whatever it is that it is for you, make that decision today. Tell your friend what makes sense for you, and let's develop a strategy. Because once we do that, once we order your products, you're going to get an ID number and everything. Your friend will connect you with some next steps. We'll get you connected with resources and trainings in our community. I can't wait to partner with you. I can't wait to celebrate your future success together. Other than that, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. We'll see you at the top. Talk soon. Bye-bye.